can never understand why it does this. Everybody, rotate device. Live. It's the Catholic Road Tour, day 55. Now, it's a Sunday. It's May 24th, 2020. And it's a gorgeous day. It's a little windy. So, luckily, I got my lavalier microphone working, which isn't easy to do. And I'm hoping to get a couple call-ins. Call-in today is 310-913-5533. If you out there want to ask about this gorgeous Fed ship yacht in front of me, it's about a $125 million yacht. Give you this back in there. They went through the Panama Canal recently. It was January 11th. They were in Fort Lauderdale. Basically, you can find out a lot about these yachts when you know the name. And this one's called Hampshire. It was called Vanish before, and I actually bought it here in San Diego. This is a great bay to do boating in. It's huge. You swing around, there's the back there. And Fed ships are fantastic, well-built yachts. Very high-end name. It's 4 years old, built in 2016, and it is gorgeous. There's a lot of people walking on the promenade today. A lot of people without masks, some with. Let me see here. Are you kidding? Try to make the show better with better quality and just more things to think of. Make sure all the mics are on. Make sure everything's charged up. I'm a one-man band here, It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's fun. I'm having fun. That's what I encourage everyone to do every day. Have fun. I noticed a lot of people walking on the promenade. You can't tell if they're smiling because they have masks on. But there he is, a smile. Come here, you two. Can I interview you guys? Okay, stand over to your left a little bit. We're live on YouTube. Are you guys San Diego? Beautiful. Very little COVID now down there. So you're all on vacation?
Yes.
So how is traveling with masks on doing for you?
It's a little hectic, but we kind of deal with it.
Yeah.
It's kind of hot. It does get hot, but when we're out in the open, we still have to wear the mask.
But you don't have to in the open, I don't think, anymore.
Yeah.
But better safe than sorry is the word, right? So I noticed there's a little star on your mask.
Yes.
What's the symbol of that?
No symbol at all.
Yeah, I was thinking the Lone Star State.
Yeah.
There you go.
I was born and raised here,
Okay.
but I moved to I've been there 20 years already.
Okay. So, do you have children?
Together we don't, but I do have.
Okay. Because you wonder how it affects the kids, all this. Yeah, I feel kind of bad. It's a new normal, Right. Oh, that's too bad. Well, guys, you have a fantastic day. Thanks for stopping by. Let me give you my card where it plays. It plays on YouTube on Fantastic Interviews.
All right,
That's
sir.
the name of the show.
Have a good day, okay?
You too. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, we got a couple of happy people. I think we should have a mask contest. That was a really nice mask. I like their mask. Simple, little star. That was kind of cool. So, what's going on in cloudy, a little windy, so let's get lavalier mic. Let me give you a better shot of the boat there. Love yachts. Oh, you get a shot of the girl leaving. How's that? It's a crew of 10. Looks like they're gonna. She's leaving. Whenever you leave, you put up a "Do Not Board" sign. Get a little action on the boardwalk here. Everyone loves a beautiful yacht. How can you not? Okay, swing back around. Let's get a shot of a couple of the action there. It is this is a great bay to boat in. Go as fast as you like. A lot of boating. The ferry's open. I don't think the Maritime Museum is open. And I don't think Midway's open yet. But I think I'm getting closer to leaving San Diego for Tennessee. As I've told you before, we're trying to upgrade a water plant there. The guy I'm working with is buying it, so I'm helping him put that together. But it's just a gorgeous day to get outdoors. People are walking without masks, some with. And, again, it's your own prerogative, I don't think it's going to fly around and hit me. I really don't. Now, you notice how this yacht is parked. It's backed its way into the dock. That's the French style, the European style. Because a lot of times you pull alongside a dock, you see the big fender there, those two big fenders, and that's what protects you from the dock. So most of the time you're either starboard or port against a big dock. But this guy here has dropped a couple anchors in the front there, backed his way in, and he's tied off. And we got some more people leaving the dock. I talked to that gentleman earlier. Big sheepdog right there. Beautiful dog. The Maritime Museum of San Diego in the background with the ships there. Call-in number is 310-913-5533. If you have any comments, suggestions, complaints, I'll take complaints too. I'm trying to think, a lot of times I read, when I don't have a caller, I read this day in history. So let me pull that up, because today 21 million people are having a birthday. And well, you say, well, how do I know there's 21 million people having a birthday? Well, I did the math. I took 7.6 billion people and I divided it by 365 days. Genius, huh? So, let's see here. This day in history. What happened today? It's nice to know your history, because we certainly don't want to repeat our mistakes, do we? Okay, after 14 years to build, the Brooklyn Bridge over the East River opens, connecting the great cities of New York and Brooklyn for the first time in history. Thousands of residents of Brooklyn and Manhattan Island turned out to witness the dedication ceremony, which was presided over President Chester A. Arthur and New York Governor Grover Cleveland. Designed by the late John A. Roebling, the Brooklyn Bridge was the largest suspension bridge ever to be built to date. Now, as you know, I've been bringing you interviews from the Spruce Street Suspension Bridge, which was not quite as big as the Brooklyn Bridge, but a gorgeous bridge. Got a lot of great interviews there. It's right around the corner from where I'm staying in San Diego here. And so that was, what does this say about Niagara Falls? Oh, this guy who designed the bridge. No, never mind. Something about the Niagara Falls. I don't know what it meant. It took 14 years to build it, and multiple lives, of course. So let's go on to something else in history. I like to read the good news in history. There's a riot in 64. You don't need to hear about that. Peru soccer match. Oh my God, killing hundreds? That's too bad. Okay, this is good. Inventions in science. In 1844, Samuel Morse demonstrates that the telegraph with the message, "What hath God wrought?" In a demonstration witnessed by members of the Congress, American inventor Samuel Morse dispatches a telegraph message from the U.S. Capitol to Alfred Vale at a railroad station in Baltimore, Maryland, with the message, "What hath God wrought?" Inventions. In 1543, astronomer Nicholas Copernicus dies. May 24th, 1543. I try not to read the bad news. Oh, I don't want to read about World War II. It's never good news about World War II. In 1935, Major League Baseball on this date holds its first night game. The Cincinnati Reds beat the Philadelphia Phillies 2-1 on May 24th, 1935, in Major League Baseball's first ever night game, played courtesy of recently installed lights at Crossley Field in Cincinnati. Well, that's pretty cool. Now we can have fun at night. In 1797, Thomas Jefferson inquires about a former flame. Maria Causeway, a woman who had once captured his heart and inspired a romantically themed essay. Okay, that one's no good. That's not good news. In 1775, on this date, John Hancock becomes President of Congress. In 1917, the British naval convoy system was introduced. That's a couple things in this day in history. So I'm down here enjoying the gorgeous view of the Fed ship Hampshire. Just came in last night at 8 o'clock. I love when boats come into the dock. It's always fun. I talked to one of the crew members. That was pretty cool. A lot of the crew members are in quarantine, getting checked out by doctors before they could board. So they're in hotels in the area. I think it's got a crew of 23, and I believe it accommodates 12 guests. So Fed ships are one of the top of the lines when it comes to boating. This is 4 years old, about $125 million. And I got a great interview from Jose from Mexico, although the audio didn't take, so it wasn't such a great interview after all. So if you want to call in, the number's 310-913-5533. Let me give my buddy a call, David. He's always a good guest to have on the show. Good day. As you know, it's 3:10, so I'm glad you didn't say my name. You're learning if I call you at 3 o'clock that you're on live on YouTube.
Okay.
So I'm sitting on the dock. Let me paint a picture for you, and for the people that people can see it anyway. And I'm looking at a $125 million yacht called the Hampshire. Registered out of Georgetown. Gorgeous yacht. It was built in 2000. Oh my goodness. Should have seen that girl jog by. Very distracting. That was the prettiest girl I saw in ages. Built in 2016. And she's here for about a month.
It's a brand new yacht.
Yeah, 4 years old. It's gorgeous. It's a Fed ship.
Is that the same one I saw yesterday's?
No, that was a different yacht. Matter of fact, Disney, what was it? One of Disney's yachts was here. The cruise ship called.
There's a private yacht that you were sitting outside of yesterday.
Yeah, that was gorgeous as well. I thought at first it might have been an Atessa, but it turned out not to be.
By the way, your sound was all messed up.
Well, there's the wind.
No, I mean, sometimes it sounded like you went far away from the microphone.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't a very good, the quality wasn't there yesterday, but the visuals were nice.
Visuals are nice.
Visuals nice, you can't get everything. let me spin the camera around. I don't know if you're watching or not, but I'm right in front of right in front of the Maritime Museum, San Diego.
Hold on, give me a second. Let's go to YouTube Live. Let's see what's going on live.
It's a little windy. There are some clouds in the sky, but I think I've got the mic worked out pretty well, so it's not. You don't hear the wind when I've got the lavalier. So I was going to go to that same spot today, but when I saw this boat, I said, "What the hell?" And I just. What's that?
Go back to the yacht.
Yes. Okay, I'll go back. So I interviewed a lady, and I said, "How are you?" You won't believe what she said.
Fantastic.
She said, "Fan freaking tastic," and she says that all the time. So I was very happy to give her a pin.
Oh, yeah, it's a beautiful yacht.
Isn't it beautiful? The guy walking right there, I interviewed. I didn't interview him. I just had a chat with him. You know, these people, they're under non-disclosure agreements. They can't really reveal who the owner is. Although I did find out, I think it's an Englishman. And the boat was called Vanish before. And now it's called Hampshire. Gorgeous, huh? So
it's London, it'd be Hampshire, right?
Yeah, so, yeah, he's probably he's English. That's a pretty popular name over there. So I thought this would be a good backdrop for the show today.
Beautiful.
I read a couple of this day in history. I always like to read a couple of those. What's happening in Boston?
Well, it's a little chilly today, but people are out walking around, going to the beach.
Isn't it great to see the human beings again?
Yes.
And I'm going to say it's about a 50-50 with the masks.
On the beach, you know, people are lying in their blankets, although...
You're not supposed to be able to do that. You're not supposed to be motionless on the beach. At least in California, you're not allowed to lay or sit on the beach.
They're sitting down. They got their kids with them.
Well, in California, you're not allowed to do that, which is a little ridiculous. You know, I was sitting up for one of my live shows, and he said, you can't stand here. I said, what?
That was a week ago, right?
Oh, a couple weeks ago, yeah, I think, yeah.
Yeah, but it's changed since then.
Well, yeah. And then there's even a restaurant here on the boardwalk where people are sitting inside it, but so it's very cool to see it opening up like this. It's a whole new ball game.
Yeah, no, I get a newsletter and I've seen some beaches outside San Diego.
Oh,
People are on the beach.
We got a little visitor here, a little pigeon. Isn't that exciting? So I had a great interview with a guy named Jose, although the sound didn't work, so it didn't turn out too well. Because I can't tell if the sound's working or not with these lavaliers. You just have to hope the sound's taking. That one time you called in when it was all crackly because it was, so it's not a perfect science yet.
You should get a pair of Bluetooth hearing.
I don't know if it could work with the phones though. I might have to just upgrade to a real camera. Yeah, I want to make this as easy as I can.
Yeah, put your Bluetooth in your ears. Get a pair of iPods. Put it in your ears.
But I don't know if that's going to solve the problem or not. I don't know.
At least you'll be able to hear the video. The audio.
But then there would be a 3-second delay. It'd be very confusing. Very confusing. I can't be confused. I'm confused enough in life.
Well, this is all beyond my pay grade. I can't help you.
Right, exactly. So, kind of a loss of words the last couple days, which is kind of strange for Dr. Fantastic. Yeah. This is the road tour. It's just the road tour.
No, but I thought you guys are getting ready.
Yeah, no. We should be. I'm hoping within a week, maybe, out of town.
So each day we'll see a little destination.
And then on a backup plan, I have some sales coming through. If I can close some of these sales, I might just buy one of those smaller RVs, just so I have a home. I like that idea again now. Not a real big one, one that's manageable. Because the little ones,
Like a
they,
30-footer.
yeah, like a Sprinter. Because the Sprinters now roll out, so you have a lot of room when you're parked. So I'm thinking again about that. We'll see.
I would actually think that's a great idea.
I like it. For me, I think it'll work.
Yeah, you get to go where you want to go.
Yeah, I hear RV sales are up now, big time, and the prices, of course, then the prices are going up now too. So it's not a good time to buy.
Yeah, but you're not going to buy one, you lease one, right?
Yeah, I'll probably just lease one for a while. So you have any questions for the doctor today? Oh, by the way, I was going through for the new TV show where I'm going to probably replay a lot of the best of, right? For my 3,000 interviews. So I started cataloging them. And I'm on the third day of writing down each of the titles of the 3,000. Hi. Oh, yes it is. Is a meter up? Oh. That's a press pass. Yeah.
Is that the one from Sending Repeat? We haven't seen those ones yet.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the new one here. So let me put some more money on it. Thank you. What's that? Yeah. So that was nice of the officer to ask me if that's my car. Give me a ticket. And the reason I got away with a little bit more is because guess what? I have a press pass on the car. Did you ask me if that's the new press pass? No, they asked me if this is the new press pass. The press pass got me. Yeah. So he has press pass. And he had to recognize that one. That's the new one. And so basically, the press pass got me from getting a ticket. Wonderful. Isn't that nice? See, good things happen when you plan ahead. So
You didn't answer my question.
I'm sorry. What was it? Well,
I think that's fast memory.
well, I just got distracted by the police.
Well, my question was, do you think your Make a Hollywood Movie website will get energized by this pandemic?
I don't know. It's a good question. Because I've got Make a Hollywood. I don't know if I have that website anymore. And I don't know if I have Venice Talk Show either. But those are the, it's kind of funny when I look back that I had those shows. So I've kind of been doing interviews for quite some time, even before Be Fantastic. So I don't know. What do you think? What's your answer?
You have a lot of content that you recorded.
Yeah, none that I can remember, to be honest with you. I went to a lot of parties, though, a lot of events. That's for sure.
See what's on your video right now. People who are walking down the road walk cardboard.
I thought they weren't giving tickets because of COVID with the parking, but obviously I was wrong. So I just about got one. They are?
Do you
Yeah.
have the rules right now?
Getting tickets right now.
Uh-huh. So the press pass saved me.
You the owner?
No, I wish.
How long has it been here for?
Oh, I just got in here last night,
Oh, really?
and it'll be here for a month.
Wow.
Yeah, it'll be here for a month, yeah.
And then where's Andrew going after that?
Well, these things, you know, they're billionaires. They go wherever they want to go, right?
Yeah. These came from they're in Jamaica, Panama, then now here.
Oh, this one here? Oh, you looked it up?
No, I was talking to one of the guys.
Oh, because they went through the Panama Canal just now.
Yeah.
So,
Guys
yeah.
Came from Panama to here. 10
Yeah, they were in Fort Lauderdale in January, I'm told. So yeah, that's that'll host 12 people, 12 guests, and a crew of about 20, 125 million. So that means it's about 12 million a month, a year. You got to figure 10% of the cost is about what you spend a year on docking it and using it and what have you.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. So you guys were just on my. I'm live right now on the internet. You are on. So if you go to, no, sorry, you're gorgeous. Everyone's looking at a gorgeous girl right now. Are you kidding me? Do you see her, David? David?
Yeah, I see her.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just. I do a live show every day at noon. So I look for fantastic sites. I like to interview fantastic people. Where are y'all from?
Right here, Whittier, California.
Whittier? So you came down to you come down here often? Down to San Diego? Just decided to do it on a whim?
Yeah, let's go get lunch down there. Let's go.
Yeah.
Just wanted to shower.
I noticed you don't have masks on, so you guys aren't all paranoid. That's to go inside the restaurant.
Exactly.
Exactly. Outdoors, I mean, it's be a 1 in a billion chance that somehow it's gonna fly.
The way I look at it is if God wants me to get it, I'll get it.
Exactly. You can't live life in fear and in stress and anxiety and
I'm usually pretty good about it. Whatever.
yeah, that's good. You got to take life as it throws your way, you know. You're not the demographic anyway.
Exactly.
You're too young and healthy.
Exactly.
So one, I'm known as Dr. Fantastic, and I want to encourage you all, especially that's your daughter,
Yeah, soon to be. Yes.
soon to be daughter, never say the word good anymore after today. Don't say I'm good when someone says how are you. Don't say you did a good job or that was a good meal or you look good. Fantastic is what you want to use. Well, fantabulous is a cute one. It's not a real word, but it's the only other word, by the way, that makes you smile. Now I have a present for the pretty girls. I always give this to the pretty girls. Hold on. Let me get one. You each get one. I got so much stuff.
San Diego.
No, I'm from Los Angeles. Here you go, young lady. And that's the phone app. It's called Be Fantastic. Hold on, I got another one here.
Oh, so did you know that was coming?
Isn't that great?
Did you know that this was going to come down here?
No, I always look for something fun to have as a backdrop, you know? I'm going to give you mine. I can't find it. No, I got plenty. Here you go. Wear it with, and just delete the word good from your vocabulary. It doesn't do you any good to say it. Because when you say the word fantastic, you look better, you feel better, and you live longer. Because basically, it releases stress.
Makes sense.
Because it releases endorphins when you smile.
That's true, yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yes, absolutely. Fantastic.
So you're going to be on, and well, there's Mom, and you're going to be on now. So the channel for YouTube is called Fantastic Interviews. And if you go on right now on your phone, you're live. Fantastic Interviews on YouTube. You look like one that knows how to get your way around the phone.
That's pretty cool.
Let's see how she goes live on the show, so you can see yourself. And then hit subscribe, and there's about 3,000 interviews. And I have a podcast and a radio show, all about being positive,
That's awesome.
being kind to others.
Oh, of course, you got to be kind.
Yeah.
But the world's the way it is because nobody's kind.
Well, we're fantastic interviews. And yeah, people are not kind anymore. They're not civil. Nobody says thank you. They don't even say hello back.
Everybody's always mad.
Get in there with your family. So let me ask all three of you, how are you? That's the way to be. Have a fantastic lunch and be fantastic. Join the movement.
Take care now.
I should have said yes when he says that to your yacht. Yeah, I hang outside all the time. Yeah, that's my yacht. I just sit here. I like to look at it a lot from a distance. That's funny. I never lie, though. You know that. That would be a big fat lie, wouldn't it? So that was fun. Well, I think I'm going to sign off on the show. You can stay on the phone here. Everybody, be fantastic. Hopefully one day you'll be able to go on a yacht like this and have a fantastic time. Believe me, you don't want to own a yacht. You want to have friends with yachts. So everybody, have a fantastic Sunday. And tune in tomorrow at noon. Call me if you like, and let's have some fun. Bye-bye, everyone. Okay.